I hate a lot of things. I also hate a lot of things that a lot of people actually like. Today's video will be a bit more lighthearted than my past ones, just because I feel like the change of pace is good. Also, if you've seen my past videos, you know that this is not my usual art style. You see, I mostly post in that art style because I've been doing it for forever and I'm confident in it, but this art style is newer and I'm still getting the hang of it. But I'm really proud of this piece, so I thought I should show it off and see what you guys think. This is the MC Makura from my story, The Sin of Existence, which I'll be talking about more in the future. By this time this video is up, we have about 700 subscribers, which I'm very, very thankful for. And also, make sure to check out my community posts for updates, polls, and more. Now, time to get into my unpopular opinions. First of all, I have arfids. The definition. So this means I do not like a lot of popular foods. I do not like chicken that isn't super crispy. I do not like pork. I hate turkey. I can only really handle certain types of steak that my dad makes, or chicken from certain places. Oh, and fast food burgers. For me, it's always the goddamn texture. Oh my god, I'm literally getting nauseous just talking about it. Now, for sweets, I really hate, cream things. Cookies and cream? Gross. Whipped cream? Never. Marshmallow fluff, or just marshmallows in general? Nope. And people always look like I'm crazy, but, ugh. I also have not touched a vegetable in months, which is probably an issue, but I eat a lot of fruit, so I should talk to my doctor. But you know what I do like? I put peanut butter on everything. Literally, when I was in a bad state, I ate only peanut butter for a week. I put it on bacon, only turkey bacon though, because I don't like regular bacon. I used to put it on carrots when I was a child. I put it on waffles, toast, bagels. Quite literally anything that is plain and needs extra flavor, I put peanut butter on. Which is very ironic because I'm allergic to most nuts, mainly tree nuts, but not to peanuts. Which, yes, means I've never had to buy chocolate. Tragic, I know. Here's one that is very unpopular. I do not like dogs. I mean, yeah, they're cute, but a lot of things about them, disgust me. I even have a dog, but she's, the exception for all dogs. All of my life, I've always been a cat person. You see, dogs are just too much for me. They're smelly, their breath stinks, they lick you, and I could not keep up with the energy of a dog. And do not even get me started on the slobber. That word just literally makes me, be aware of the spit in my mouth and makes me want to throw it all up and gag. They're cute, though, if they keep their mouths closed and stay 5 feet away from me. Maybe this next one is because I never go outside, but I hate opening windows. You see, there's inside air and outside air, and when those two airs mix, it smells really bad. Am I the only one who notices this? I feel like windows should never be opened more than a crack. There's too much outside smells getting inside to my inside smells. And they made me feel like I was losing my mind. This next one is surprisingly, unpopular. I thought more people felt this way. Shipping real people. Unless they're politicians, then it's really fucking funny. Still upset over Trident's 3-act breakup. But especially when it's celebrities, I find it so odd. Why are you shipping two real-life people like they're fictional characters? Surely that's a whole new level of parasocial. If, in another life, I was ever a celebrity and I saw someone shipping me with someone, I'd be so pissed. I was never a part of this fandom, but remember in 2021, 2022 when the Dream SMP was really big? People were shipping the real-life people with each other. Dream Not Found was on my FYP and I was never a part of that fandom. I was busy watching cringe gacha life. I'll keep this short and sweet because I'll probably save this for a whole nother video, but modern feminism pisses me off so much. It's not even feminism, it's just misandry. Am I saying that right? Sorry, I don't speak English very well. People just be hating on men for no reason. Why are we blaming half the population for being born a man? Because a few men wronged you. Hate to be that person, but if the roles were reversed. Okay, next up, this one is back to tame. I do not care about body hair. I do not shave my legs. I do not shave my arms. I could care less. Why do people think it's disgusting? It's just hair. Okay, next. I am so sick of seeing men's double D muscular fucking titties running at me at 20 miles per hour while I'm taking a walk? Is it so hard to put on a shirt? At least put band-aids over your Mount Fuji-ass nipples. Like, it's 11 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm just trying to get to the coffee house 5 minutes away from me. But no, for some reason society decided that men on runs should not be allowed to wear shirts. Or at least heavily encouraged to let those fuckers swing about. Next, I feel like this is specifically true for other mentally ill teenagers online, but as much as they're allowed to like something, people are allowed to dislike something. Doesn't mean they're allowed to scream their hate from the rooftops, but like if they don't like something, it doesn't mean they're the devil. The devil. My voice is more fucked than a stripper in cheetah print today, holy shit. Okay, this one might lead me on a bit of a tangent, but if you're a casual fan, it doesn't mean you're not a real one. Like, I love TV Girl, especially the French Exit and Who Really Cares, aka some of their most popular albums. But just because I haven't listened to every single TV Girl song doesn't mean I'm a fake fan. You can be a real fan of literally anything as long as you consumed it on some level. You're still a real fan if you don't have any merch. You're still a real fan if you don't really interact in the fandom. You're still a real fan if you don't consume it on a daily basis. You're still a real fan even if you don't like something about it. Okay, this one might be another yap session. I mentioned once in a reply that I wanted to become a family and marriage counselor when I grow up. So this means I have a few hot takes on relationships. First of all, I fucking hate how romanticized red flags are. Like, why do you guys want a stalker? I thought Lacey's wardrobe taught us that we shouldn't want that. Why do you guys want a possessive man who gets jealous when you talk to the male cashier? Like, oh my god, that's such a red flag. You guys really want a man who speedrun every bad life decision? Or a man that's like 30 years older than you? I'm sorry guys, but I don't think you can fix him. I think what might fix him is a good prison sentence. 25 years plus, preferably. Oh fuck, I forgot some of y'all are into prisoners. Or just criminals in general. Oh, no, girl, no. Still on the topic of relationships, we are way too comfortable with female abusers. Like, let's say someone says they can't go out because their boyfriend doesn't want them to. Red flag, am I right? But let's say someone says they can't go out because their girlfriend doesn't want them to. Suddenly that's like, oh, she's so protective, though. That's okay, man, listen to her. Like, huh? These double standards piss me off so much. Furthermore, on relationships, not in a romantic relationship, but a familial relationship, can we stop normalizing hitting our kids? Like, I'm sorry, being beat with a belt until you can't walk or sit down properly isn't funny. It isn't normal either. Smacking them upside the head because they said a bad word isn't perfectly good parenting. Shocker, I know. You do know physical violence never proves to solve any problems, right? You can be a strict parent without physically hurting your children. Ever heard of parental controls? Or just being grounded normally? And not for a month straight over something minor as not doing the dishes? Like, if you hit a partner for not doing the dishes, it's abuse. But if you hit a kid, it's discipline. 2 + 2 = 4, then why does 3 + 3 = hitting your child? But hey, maybe my white ass is just biased. Finally, on the topic of relationships, so why is it so normalized to just hate all your best friends now? The mean girl culture of talking behind everyone you know's back is too normalized. Whatever happened to communication or just breaking off the friendship when they do something wrong and you don't feel comfortable being in a friendship anymore? Nobody is forcing you. Well, unless they are, then please get help. I'd rather have 2 good friends than 13 bad ones. Which is a mentality a certain person that I know watches my videos because you're the one who supported my channel in the first place has. You know damn well I'm talking about you, and you know I hate all your other friends. Please get help. Next, this one is probably one of my hottest takes. Just because you're disabled or have some kind of other mental issue doesn't mean that excuses your actions. So this was in early 7th grade, before I left for online school. So this was in either French or Spanish. It was in the same classroom. And we got our seating rearranged and I sat across from this dude with some sort of disability. I knew he had like a 504, but I didn't know what for. It was really none of my business. I'm a very anxious person around people I don't know, and I didn't know anyone at that table. But I felt someone watching me. I look across from me. It was the kid. You know where he was staring? Well, it certainly wasn't my face. I was just wearing a normal ass shirt that was maybe a little bit tight in the chest area, but I couldn't control that. It was a random fucking Tuesday. Why would I don't care. But oh boy, I caught him staring. For a second, I thought he was just spaced out, gave him the benefit of the doubt. But after 2 minutes, I knew he was not. And I had heard through the grapevine that this kid has touched a girl inappropriately without permission in 6th grade. So my suspicions were probably a bit justified. I emailed the counselor. I went to her office the next period. I explained what was going on. And listen, I love this counselor. She literally saved my life when I was very suicidal. But she said, he has this thing, he's different. And I was like, I know, that's the reasoning, not the excuse of why he was looking at my chest like that. And I still regret this to this day. I did not ask to move seats. I was too nervous of being accused of being ableist because I was undiagnosed with basically everything I had at the time. Thankfully, the counselor gave him a warning and I never caught him staring again. Just because someone has a disability or something similar doesn't mean their actions can be excused. But that's all I have for today. By this time this video is up, there should be a poll on my community tab asking what I should talk about next. But thank you so much if you made it this far. I'm Monicopsis and this is my channel, and please subscribe or at least like the video. Bye bye, and enjoy the rest of this speed paint for another, about 9 seconds.